basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see San Diego going up against Virginia. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg in Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. And time for the power rankings. Latter half of February. Fascinating to see where teams stack up during this part of the season. Taking a look at the Storm, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
You know, right now for San Diego, they have done a tremendous job grabbing this 4th spot. It wasn't easy, but they've done it, and they know the hard work is far from over.
Now San Diego's starting 5. And for Virginia, and it's the eraser in at the center position. And Grant, we hear all the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
Here's McGrady. For 3. Fires in the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Off target with the 3. Now Black. Pass to McGrady. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Strong effort that time, producing the best look possible.
Now here's Black. Pass to McGrady. 3-pointer. The rebound by Potter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. There's a screen. The eraser grabs the board. Virginia's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. From outside the arc. The rebound, San Diego.
It really was the strength of their D helping them to force a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, and causing a lot of turnovers, as you well know, means cashing in on those opportunities, which really can put a team in a bad way in a hurry.
Crafty move. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Powered it down.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Here's Jemison. No good. That would have tied it. Virginia leading by 3. Down low. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Virginia shooting their first free throw of the contest.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. San Diego trails by 5. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Pass to Wells. Here's Jemison. Off target from 3-point range.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Here's McGrady. And he converts the layup. McGrady's got 7 points in the game.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Wells misses. Virginia leading by 7. McGrady to pass to the eraser. He gets it in there.
And adding to this lead right now. riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Here's Jemison. That one's off. Still out of sync. For Virginia, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Over the last month, these are the highest scoring teams in the NBA.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately. Running smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
Pass to McGrady. The rebound by Potter. San Diego trails by 9. Here's the Wizard. Good ball movement here by San Diego. Clock at 6. San Diego needs to get off a shot. He shoots a 3. McGrady grabs a miss. Here's Virginia with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Alvarez. The rebound, San Diego. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Virginia this year. Here's Jemison. Here's Potter. Takes a 3. The eraser grabs the board. The eraser's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's McGrady. To the inside. Here's the eraser, and the shot is good off the backboard.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
It's good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Virginia leading by 9. So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And they dug deep and somehow managed to access some extra energy for that double overtime win.
Here's Divac. Pass to McGrady. And here's Black to the right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Alvarez. Here's Divac. Virginia again missing.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
And here's Black. It's stolen. And he drives in. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's McGrady. Pass to Alvarez. Shot clock at 6. Divac. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
You know, he recognized his players were fatigued and needed to catch their breath. Those guys were cooked out there.
Here's Jemison. 9 points in his last outing. Over to the left wing. Sinks it from distance. 11 points in the game.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Virginia leading by 4. Black with it. Pass to McGrady. 6 on the shot clock. Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McGrady's got 10 points.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
Here's Jemison. From downtown. And San Diego another 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's McGrady. He's got 10. Drills it from deep.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
52 seconds left in the opening quarter. Pass to Potter. Here's the Wizard. Good ball movement here by San Diego. Here's Jemison. Potter's shot is off. Here's McGrady. 13 points in the game. We've got 22 seconds left now in the first quarter. They get it back. Shot is good by Alvarez. And it's a 9-point Virginia lead.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from them.
The shot. And again, it's San Diego.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
And so it's Virginia, closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. More 2K action in just a moment. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Virginia.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And it's Black in at the 1. Virginia leading by 7. And for San Diego, and it's Potter in at the center position, locking down the middle. Count it, good. McGrady's got 15 points.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
And Potter gets it to go.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Black outside. Pass to Divac. Here's McGrady. Beyond the arc. And the Wizard pulls it down.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Nice dish, and the layup goes down. 13 points in the game.
Hey, you'll take as many high percentage looks as you can get.
And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to be perfect. For the most part, they've really taken care of the ball. The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Jemison. Pass to the Wizard. Here's Potter. Out left to the wing. Hey, puts up a 3. No good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Virginia leading by 7. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Now here's Black. Tight defense on him. Here's Wells. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Grabs the board and goes right in for the putback. I love it, B.A.
Yeah, wanted to close the gap. Makes sense to get aggressive on the glass here.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
San Diego trails by 5. Here's the Wizard. The rebound by Alvarez.
You know, he looked uncomfortable there. Making plays at the rim, not his strength.
3 minutes of action thus far in the second. McGrady, good.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Pass to Jemison. Now here's Wells. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Divac. Inside, here's McGrady. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
It's Wells on the wing to the middle. Here's Potter. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Alvarez. He's got 6.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
San Diego trails by 9. Well, Clark, for a while there, it looked like the center position might be going extinct. Not so fast, though.
Well, you've seen Embiid and Jokic win MVPs recently. It's a skills game for sure, but size always helps.
Here's McGrady, following the score by San Diego. Cleared away by Wells.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's the Wizard. Pass to Potter. 6 to shoot. Good ball movement here by San Diego. The Wizard. And again, it's San Diego.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Virginia leading by 5. Here's McGrady. He's covered by Wells. Picked it out of midair. In transition, here they come. And the Wizard gets it to go. The Wizards gotten 4 this quarter.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's McGrady. He's got 19. No good on the triple. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
Hey, expanding his range. It's hauled in by Virginia. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Divac. Pulls up. Virginia again missing. San Diego trails by 3. Back to Wells. Here's Potter. Give him 8 points now. That shot off the mark. Black passes to McGrady. Here's Divac. To snap the cold streak. And he lays it up and in. He's got 6.
And given the height advantage, it's no surprise he was able to score.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Good timeout call right there. Looked like the guys were gassed. Heavy legs out there for sure.
Let's use this time to check out the teams with the most steals last year.
Both teams were very aggressive defensively, and that led to a lot of steals and a lot of runouts.
And San Diego with possession here, trailing by 5. To the paint. Here's Jemison. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Pass to the eraser. Shot clock at 6. Virginia needs to get off a shot. Here's Black. The rebound, San Diego. Potter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Jemison, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Black passes to McGrady. A minute 53 left in the first half. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Not his best work at all. This is a quarter he'd rather forget.
Pass to the Wizard. There's the 3. The eraser grabs the board. The eraser's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Black. Here's Alvarez. Fires at the elbow. The rebound, San Diego. Potter's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
They're playing great team basketball. It's good movement and sharp, crisp passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Here's the eraser. Back to Black. To get back on track. Jump shot is good. Black's got his first points in this one. We've got 33 seconds left in the second. Good ball movement here by San Diego. The 3. It's hauled in by Black.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Virginia. They're up by 4. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Tyronn Lue. And, Coach, tell me more about your team's performance there in that first half.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
You know, right now for San Diego, they're a club that nobody wants to face right now. A lot of people thought they'd be outside the playoff picture. Well, think again. The way they're playing, they look like the team to beat.
All right, and next on the docket, our current matchup, a tight game for the Storm.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's a great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull away, you got to do more than rebound.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And it's Alvarez in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second half for Tuomas Isalo. Wells misses.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
In transition. He shoots. It's hauled in by Virginia. They've led by as many as 11. They set the pick. Here's McGrady. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Black. And that one good. And Virginia leads by 6. San Diego shooting at a respectable 49%. Off the mark there with a 3.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
That's McGrady. Fires the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. And now it's a 9-point Virginia lead.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ballgame right now.
Oh, love the intensity once they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their lead. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots and made 3 shots.
Brown. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The 3 is up. No good that time.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
And the layup falls. 7 points in the game.
This is how you force a defense to collapse. Kick the ball right inside.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
He recognized his players were fatigued and needed time to catch their breath.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Inside. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Excellent movement on the play. The pass on time and on point.
Fires from deep. On target from range.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Black. Pass to McGrady. The rebound by Potter. Potter's got 9 rebounds now. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Virginia leading by 8. Here's McGrady. 27 points for him. Now Black. Clock at 6. Here's McGrady. And it's good. 2 points. McGrady's got 29.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. outside Wells. Pass to Potter. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Potter's got 10. And so it's Virginia with it. They've led by as many as 11. Here's McGrady. He's covered by Wells. Here's McGrady. He has 29 now. Just 5 on the clock. Got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Virginia.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponents. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
San Diego trails by 11. No good on the 3.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The shot's good. McGrady's got 12 points here in the second half.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Good ball movement here by San Diego. Here's Jemison. 6 points for him. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Jemison's got 8.
Just what they wanted from that possession. A quality look in tight.
He shoots it. Black, no good.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's the Wizard. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here's McGrady. The rebound, San Diego. Potter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
The defense really fell apart there. You can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
And it's Alvarez missing. San Diego trails by 8. Pass to Jemison. Here's Potter. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Devon. Devon's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's McGrady. He's got 34. And that one drops. McGrady's got 36 points.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Oh, trying his luck from deep. Great positioning on the putback.
Great activity level on the board. Impressive. Wow.
Virginia leading by 8. And that one's good. The eraser. The eraser's got 6. The Surf shooting 40% since the break.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to the Wizard. Jump shot is good that time. 15 points in the game.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Here's McGrady. He's got 36 points from 8 feet, and it's off the back of the rim. No good. Out to the right wing. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Virginia. The Eraser's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to McGrady. Fires the 3. And Jemison pulls it down. San Diego trails by 8. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. Soft touch off the glass.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
Virginia's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to McGrady. Pulls it. And he hits the jumper. McGrady's got 38 points.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Here's Jemison. And it's off from three-point range.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And so it's Virginia, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Let's take a look at San Diego. And it's Jemison in at the 4.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though.
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good. That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
And there's the screen. The 3. The rebound, San Diego. Now here's Wells. The eraser grabs the board. The eraser's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's McGrady. There's the block. Now here's Wells. He's covered closely. San Diego with another miss. Virginia leading by 10. To the middle. Here's Alvarez. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Here's Jemison. To the inside. Potter's shot is off.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Now here's Black. Here's McGrady. And the 3 off target.
It pains me to say it, but he's hurting his team right now. Apparently, he still has the green light because he's jacking it up.
A nice shot by Jemison.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isalo. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what the Storm head coach was saying to the team, and he encouraged them to stay focused and not get complacent, saying we worked too hard to get this lead and we're not going to give it up now. Stay connected, play smart. Let's get this win. Guys, back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
But, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Jemison. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Virginia. The Erasers, Virginia, leading by 12. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Puts up a three. The rebound, San Diego. Jemison's got rebound number 7 tonight. This one to 3. It's hauled in by Virginia. Black passes to McGrady. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty. And he's now got the double-double.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
Pass to Jemison. Nails it from 3. Give him 20.
That's a guy you need to defend, especially from range.
Virginia leading by 11. And here's Black. Here's Alvarez. Down low. Here's the eraser. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. What a sensational move captured from the connected cam. Sponsored by AT&T. San Diego trails by 11. Here's the Wizard. The floater. And it's good on the lay-in.
Such a graceful move, showing off the floater game.
The Storm have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Here's McGrady. And a miss there on the triples.
He can't get anything to fall, at least not this quarter.
The 11-footer. And he can't bank that one in. Virginia leading by 9. Black passes to McGrady. Let's go with a 3. And Jemison pulls it down.
He's fallen into a bit of a slump this quarter. How quickly things can turn.
Yep, count it.
Things started to click for him in the second half. You can tell the focus and the intent is all there.
Pass to the eraser. To the inside. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
It's good. For Virginia, they've gotten 5 of 12 shot attempts to go so far in the fourth quarter. Back to Black. Pass to McGrady. Here's Alvarez. Some nice ball movement by Virginia. Just 5 to shoot. Black outside. Takes a 3. Knocks it down from distance. And Virginia leads by 10.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's McGrady. To the middle. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Oh, it doesn't go.
So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys. More desire to secure the ball.
it from 6.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
And timeout called by Ty Lue, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. The Wizard. Six on the shot clock. He launches. Can't get it. Virginia leading by 14. A minute 50 left in the fourth. Takes it from 10. Oh, no good. San Diego has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
The Storm shooting 55% for the game so far. Here's Alvarez. Nice! That one's good!
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Storm.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year. The 19-footer. Another chance. And yes, sir! Lays it up and in.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Storm foul. Number 67. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Surf, Potter. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Second free throw, no good. Here's Virginia with the ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And so it's Virginia winning this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And before we go, we'll leave you with our player of the game.